Welcome to my channel Easy Learning. So in today's session we will continue exercise 8.2 of comparing quantities. I have already explained you till question number 4. So let's begin with question number 5 today. A VCR and TV were bought together for 8,000 each. Means the cost of VCR was 8,000 and the cost of TV was also 8,000 rupees. CPU of VCR and CPU of TV 8,000 rupees. Shopkeeper made a loss of 4% on the VCR and a profit of 8% on the TV. Find the gain or loss percent on the whole transaction. So first, before we begin with the solution of the question, there are two items, right? VCR and TV. Okay, and CP, if you see, it is given 8,000 and CP of TV is also given as rupees 8,000. Now here there is a loss of 4% and in this case there is a profit of 8%. Now we need to see overall loss or gain in the transaction. So if CP is given, we need to calculate SP here, we need to calculate SP here, and then we will calculate the total CP, total SP. Will compare if SP is greater than CP, it means it's a gain, and then similarly we can calculate the gain percent. If SP will be smaller than CP, it means it's a loss, and then we will calculate the loss percent. So this is the concept of this question. Let's do it step by step. So I'm dividing this in two sections here so that we can do both the questions parallelly. Here I am taking say as VCR. On the other side I am taking the working for TV. So how much is the CP of VCR? It is how much? Rupees 8,000. Okay. There is a loss percent of how much? 4%, which is given. Here also if you see, CP of TV is given as rupees 8,000 and here it is a profit of 8%. So we will write profit percent as 8%. Now we need to calculate loss percent is given. We have to calculate selling price. How much will be the selling price? CP minus loss. Here also we need to calculate selling price. How much it will be? Profit plus CP. Now if you see in both the equation, you know CP, right, which is just given 8,000, but we don't know loss. Here we know CP, but we don't know profit. So first important thing is that we need to calculate here loss and we need to know the profit. So let's do that. Okay, so how we are going to do that? SP is CP minus L. If I want to calculate the loss, how much it will be? 4% of 8,000 rupees, which is CP, right? So 4 upon 100 of 8,000. These two zeros are cancelled. 8 fours are 32. It means loss is how much? Rupees 320. So this is loss in this case. Now let's see in another how much it is this. We have to calculate profit. Profit will be how much? 8% of CP. Means 8 by 100 of 8,000. I am cancelling these two zeros. How much it will be? Rupees 640. So now I know here that loss is coming 320 and profit is coming out 640 rupees. So we will place the values in this selling price to calculate the selling price of equation 1 and 2. So let's see how much it is coming. Let's continue in this manner. So in the first case, selling price of VCR will be how much? CP minus L, which means 8,000. Loss we have calculated as 320. How much it will be? If we subtract 0 minus this is 0, 10 minus 2 8, 9 minus 3 will give you 6 and 7. Therefore, selling price of VCR is how much? 7,680 rupees. Similarly here, selling price of TV will be how much? CP plus profit. CP was 8,000 and profit how much we have calculated as 640 rupees. Directly gives you 8,640 rupees. So now we have got the selling price of VCR and as well as of the TV. Now can we compare it? Let's compare the total CP with total SP. So total CP is how much? 8,000 each. It means 8,000 plus 8,000, which gives you rupees 16,000. Let's calculate total selling price. So 7,680 and this is 8,640. This will be how much? 0, 8 plus 4, 12, 3, 16. So this is 16,320. If you compare here, right, if you compare total cost price with the total selling price, what we can see easily, we can see that selling price is greater than cost price, so it's a clear profit, right? So in question you have to calculate the gain or loss percent. So it's a profit, it's a gain, it means we need to calculate the gain percent. So what is the formula for gain percent? Gain upon CP into 100%. Gain is what? SP minus CP upon CP into 100%. SP minus CP means 16,320 minus 16,000 upon 16,000 into 100, right? These two zeros we can cancel. If you subtract it, how much it will be? 320 upon 160, cancelled, 16 2s are 32. So there is a gain of 2%. This is the gain. So if you see in the overall transaction where the VCR was sold at certain loss, at a loss of 4%, rather TV was sold on a profit of 8%. But in total transaction, there is a profit in total, and that profit is coming out how much? That profit is coming out 2%. I hope this question is little lengthier but very easy. Do it once and it will be clear to you. Let's see question number 6 of this exercise. During a sale, a shop offered a discount of 10% on the marked price. Okay, there is a discount going on the shop and it is offering 10% discount on the marked prices of all the items. What would a customer have to pay for a pair of jeans marked at rupees 1450 and two shirts marked at rupees 850 each? This each word is important again. It means the CP of jeans is how much? It is given as rupees 1450 rupees, right? And if I calculate the CP of two shirts, how much it will be? 2 into rupees 850, because this is the price of one shirt. 850 each is written here. Rather, how many shirts you have taken? 2. It means we have to multiply it. And how much it will be? 85 into 2 will be 170 and this 0 as it is. So 1700 rupees. So it means this is the total marked price. How much will be the total marked price now? 1450 plus 1700, which gives you 0, 5, 7 plus 4, 11, rupees 3150. Now this is the marked price of all the items which the shop is selling. There is a discount of how much? 10% on this. So how much will be the discount? Discount percent is given how much? 10%. So how much will be the discount? Discount will be 10% of 3150. This much will be the discount. So I can write it as 10 upon 100 into 3150. This is cancelled. This is cancelled. So how much it is coming? A discount of rupees 315. Right? This much is the discount. So it means that item which total cost was rupees 3150. There is a discount of rupees 315 after the calculation. You have to tell how much the customer has to pay. So how much customer has to pay? Therefore, what will be the purchase rate? Purchase rate will be the marked price minus discount. How much was the marked price? Marked price was 3150. Discount we have just calculated is coming out 315. So let's subtract it. 10 minus 5 will be 5. This will be 3. 11 minus 3, 8 and 2. Therefore, it means 2,835. This will be the purchase rate. So the item cost, which was actually 3,150, there is a sale of 10% going on. It means you have to subtract this from the marked price, and it means the customer has to pay, the purchase rate by the customer will be rupees 2,835. So this was question number 6. Let's see question number 7 of this exercise. A milkman sold 2 of his buffaloes for 20,000 each. It means there are 2 buffaloes and the cost of one buffalo is 20,000 rupees, and this each word again, and the cost of second buffalo is also rupees 20,000. So CP is given. On one he made a gain of 5% and on the another there is a loss of 10%. You have to calculate the overall gain or loss. Here you don't need to calculate the gain percent or loss percent. We will only leave it as overall gain or overall loss. So this question is similar to the question we have just done for TV and VCR, which was question number 5. Okay. So again, let's do it in the similar manner so that you are clear with the concept. We will divide it, and I am taking as buffalo say 1 on one side, and I am taking as buffalo 2 on the other side. So sold, here the selling price is given, not the cost price. So selling price is how much? Rupees 20,000, and for this buffalo also selling price is how much? Rupees 20,000. Here he has made a gain of 5%, a gain of 5%, and in this transaction he had made a loss percent of how much? 10%, right? Now we need to calculate the cost price, right? Because we need to know total gain and total loss. For that we need to sum up. Total SP we already know is 40,000, this plus this. We need to calculate CP here and we need to calculate CP here. Then only you can compare gain and loss. So CP, how you will calculate in terms of profit? CP will be SP minus profit. And here also we need to calculate CP. How much CP will be? CP will be loss plus selling price, right? So we know selling price. Here we know this selling price. We have to calculate loss, we have to calculate profit. Percentage is given, so we will do it in the same way. Profit will be how much? 5% of how much? We have to assume CP as rupees X, because profit and loss percent is always calculated on X. So 5% of X. How much it will be? 5x upon 100, and if you solve it, it becomes x upon 20. So in this case, how much is the profit coming? X upon 20. Let's see here how much is your loss. Loss will be again how much? 10% of x, which means 10 upon 100x, cancelled it, and this gives you x upon 10. So here profit is coming out how much? X upon 20, and here loss is coming out how much? X upon 10. So we have these equations, right? Let's put the values in these equations to calculate the CP. We have to be very careful with the calculations here. Okay. So in the previous slide, the formula was CP is equals to SP minus profit. CP is equals to SP minus profit. How much was the selling price? It was already we know 20,000 minus profit we have calculated as X upon 20. How much was CP? CP we have assumed as X. Now if I transpose this on this side, this becomes X plus X upon 20 is equals to 20,000. Take the LCM. 20x plus x will give you 21x upon 20 into 20,000. Now again what we will do? We will do cross multiplication to calculate x. So x becomes 2 into 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 zeros. So we will add 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and upon 21. Right? So this is a very complicated number. Let's see how we have to divide it. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times? This is 21 to the 42 will be greater. So 1 time 21. Subtract 3 minus 2 will give you 1. Let's copy this first 0. This will go how many times? 9s are, because 21 9s are is 189. Subtract, and then we copy another 0. Now this 10 cannot be divided, so we need to put a 0 in the quotient before you copy one more 0, right? How many times? It will go 4 times. 84. 16. Now there is the last 0 which we need to copy, gives you 160. 6 times if you do, 6 1s are 6, 126, it will go 7 times. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14. 10 minus 7, 3, 5 minus 4 is 1. Now what we will do, we will add a decimal in the quotient and add a 0 here. How many times it will go if you see it carefully? You have 130. So I believe 5 times, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, very small, so 6 times. 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 4. Now again we can add a 0 because we have already placed a decimal in the quotient. This is very clear. How many times? 21. Now if you see, this has been started repeating. You will get 190, then again you will place it how many times? 9 times. So you have started getting a repeated number. So we will make use of the approximate value. How much we can write it as? X we can write it as approximately 19047.62. Okay, I'm just removing all this so we can solve this for the second buffalo. Okay, so we were on the other side. If you see what we have done, we had this equation where Cp was loss plus Sp. Cp was loss plus Sp. Cp how much we have taken? Cp we have taken as x, and then x upon 10 plus 20,000. Again we will transpose x terms on one side. So x minus x upon 10 will give you 20,000. Take the LCM. 10x minus x will give you 9x upon 10 is equals to 20,000. X will be 1, 4 zeros, 2, 3, 4. This will go on the other side also, 10 upon 9. So this is very simple division. If you will do, this will be 9 2s are 18. Again 20, 9 2s are 18. So this will be in the same manner a non-terminating number. So this will be the value if you will divide it. Now we have got this x we have assumed as what? This was your Cp, right? We have got Cp in both the cases and we already know the selling price was given, right? So let's calculate total Cp and total Sp to see whether it is a loss or it is a gain. So total Cp will be how much? 19047.62, and I have to add 345. So 1 2 3 4 5.22 to it. How much it will be? 4 8 9. This will be 6 2 1 and 4. So total Cp is coming how much? Rupees 41269.84, right? And total selling price is how much? Rupees 40,000. What is greater here? Cp is greater than Sp, and if Cp is greater than Sp, then what is that? It's a loss. So in this question, what was the question? Question was find his overall gain or loss. So now we are clear that it's a loss, but loss of how much? That we will calculate. So I'm just explaining this here. So it's a loss, and that we calculated 41269.84 minus, we have to do 40,000. So 41 2 3, and let's place zeros here. So 489,621. So it means it's a loss of rupees 1269.84 rupees. I hope this question is clear. This was almost same as question number 5 here. Always remember that we have to calculate profit and loss on Cp. That's a very important term to remember. So this was question number 7 of this exercise. Please do watch my next video for the explanation of rest of the question of this exercise. Please keep watching and keep practicing maths. Bye bye everyone.